I'm going to show you how to get the Fingerprint stone shield. This ridiculous stone slab of a shield that, if you have enough equip load to use it, is probably the absolute best great shield in the entire game. I cannot find one that's better than this statistically. It's absolutely insane. So you look at it, 100 physical damage negation, 77 magic, 81 fire, and 79 lightning, 75 holy, and 81 guard boost. That's at level 1. You can level up for more guard boost. It also scales off strength. It takes 48 strength to wield it correctly. And if you are crazy enough to attack with it, it causes madness buildup. It is just one heck of a shield. It's very interesting. So in order to get to it, you're going to have to go down into the sewers at the Holy City. I usually would start at the underground roadside. There's 2 ways to get in here. Later on in the game, the city changes, and then there's just a hole in the ground. Earlier on, though, you can go to the round table and talk to the guy that's past the bell bearing shop that opens up at some point, and he looks like an invader. You talk to him at different points in the story. At some point, he'll give you a key to get into the sewer. I don't even know where the entrance to this sewer is in this rat's nest of a city, but it's somewhere in there. There's a well or something. You can use a key to get in, or you come back later on in the game and there's just a hole in the ground. Either way, though, we're going to rendezvous, depending on which way you got in. You're going to rendezvous with me at the underground roadside. I'm going to show you how to get it. It's going to be really confusing. It's like a labyrinth in there, so I'm going to show you step by step how to unlock the labyrinth and open up all the doors and stuff so that you can get to where you need to go to get this shield. Before I show you how to get this shield, there's one more thing you really need to know about why this is the best shield in the entire game if you like great shields. That's because it has so much guard boost that if you combine it with a certain talisman called the Great Shield Talisman that boosts guarding ability, then it will block all damage without you losing stamina. That's how strong this shield is. What's important to know is that when you level up a shield, it will actually level up your guard boost as well. So I'm going to level up this shield all the way to level 24. You probably don't even need it to be 24, actually. But I'm going to take this shield all the way to level 24 because it is the best shield in the game. Actually, I'm just going to go ahead and take it up to level 26 or whatever. Just get that last bit. Now it's 90 guard boost with my stats. So let me show you just how busted this shield is. How absurdly stupid this shield is. So now I have that shield at 90 guard boost, and I have the Great Shield Talisman. So with that, I can go up to this guy, and if you watch my stamina at the top left, you'll see that I lose exactly 0 stamina when he attacks me. And it's not just him. This will go for literally any boss in the game. You name it. Final boss, Melina or whatever her name is. Any boss, any enemy, any type of attack will not use stamina when you have this shield. Unless the enemy, of course, gets behind you somehow and hits you in the back. So that is why this is hands down the strongest shield in the entire game. But let me show you how to get it now. The place that you're going to want to start from is the underground roadside grace. Now, the reason I would always start here is because I don't want to spoil things for you, but later in the game, the city changes, and this is like the one universal point that's like the center point of the whole place. So what we need to do is go through this door, but it will be closed for you. Also, another thing, until you unlock that, another faster would be go through that gate that's open back there. That will also be closed. So what you're going to do is you're going to have to go down here. This place is like a labyrinth. So I'm going to show this to you. You can go watch over the footage over and over again as you go through yourself if you need to. You're going to drop down here and go left. And on the right is this hole that you can go into. You have to watch your step, though. Put a lantern on or get a torch. And then watch out for these holes in the ground. If you fall in one, then you have to detour around and you'll come back out right there. So anyway, you're going to keep going, though. Just go straight there. And there's another hole at the top of this. Do not fall in it. And then get across here and go to your right. You'll go through the area with the steel bars. Go up here and wait. These guys will jump out and then go past them. And go all the way down here. So that's the first confusing part. This guy will drop, but if you run in fast, you can go to the side and then go up to the ladder and just run up the ladder immediately. You may still get hit once, so if you're squishy, you may get one tap. Now we're up here on the other side of that gate I showed you. There's a lever right there. You pull that and open it, so that way you can easily get here without running that again. Then we're going to go through here. This door will be closed, but you can open it from that side. You're going to come into here, and you're going to drop down right here. And then you are going to go over here. One thing you should know about this place is everything about this place is like secret labyrinth with all the paths being hidden feeling. So come here and go right. And then go left. Go through here. Once we get through here, there are now flowers. You're going to want to go fast, though, in the next part because there's those death frogs. So we're going to drop down here and come around immediately back into here. And then go left and right and run straight through right here. If you just run straight through, you'll be fine. But these guys breathe death, instant death. So you don't want to stall around here because then they'll block the paths and you'll be in a real tough spot. So just run past immediately. Come into here and there will be another one of these crazy ogres. You could just kill him or you can go up the ladder. But if he does this attack, you have to wait to go up the ladder or else he will just annihilate you. In my case, I'm going to have to fight him now because he's like blocking the ladder basically. Or I can try to ignore him. No, I can't. Okay, I am back in here again, and I'm actually just going to skip ahead to after I beat him, because I don't want you guys to have to watch me fight him. Okay, so I beat that guy. He drops an Omen Baron. I don't know how to even say that. Is that a Talisman? I don't even know what that is. I actually didn't realize that guy drops that, because I'd actually ignored him up until now. Not a Talisman, though, so I don't care. Okay, so going to go up the ladder now, and at the top of this ladder, we'll be able to create another shortcut that you are going to need in order to return here as many times as you need to get to the next spot. So it's it's a series of unlocking doors basically to get through here. So we're gonna go over to here, and this door opens from the side we're on right now. So you're gonna go over here, you're gonna open this door, and there's the grace we started at. Now it's easy to reset. So now we come through here, and there's a bunch of gargoyles. So you're gonna come through here. I'm gonna do my best just to ignore them and see what happens, but you're gonna run through, and you're gonna get to the end of this pipe, and then you're gonna need to drop after that. So you're going to go up here, you're going to go to the left, you're going to drop down right here, and then you're going to try to avoid that and jump up here. And there will be another one right through here. I don't even want to fight him, I just want to slip through him, but he's not going to let me slip through. Okay, so then you're going to drop down here, and inside of this pipe, you can go into this pipe. You're immediately going to go straight. The other way is a dead end. If you go to the side of the steel, like steel wall, like whatever the heck it's called, bars, that's the wrong way. So you want to go this way. Now, from here, you are going to turn left here and take this first left. It's kind of hidden. You're immediately going to go left right here. Then you're going to come down here. You can fight the mouse if you want to. And then over here, you're actually just going to drop into this hole. There will be a random enemy behind you, though, so watch out for him. And then you are going to go over here, and you can open this door, which will create another shortcut. This door only opens from this side. That's where those insta-death frogs were. So feel free to open that. And then go back this way instead, though. Go down here. You're going to head over here, and here is a ladder. You're going to take this ladder, and down at the bottom of this ladder is a lift. Now, if you've used the lift before, here's the lever to make it come back up. Otherwise, you're just going to get on it and step on it like a normal lift. Now, after all of that, we have finally made it down to another grace. Now, this whole place is like a labyrinth rat nest, this entire place. So beware. Any exploring here is going to be totally insane. So anyway, right here is a grace. Be sure to activate that and probably rest at it, depending on how many flasks you have left. And then this is where we're going to move on to the next part. If you go down into here, there's a boss. And that boss is what me and my friend liked to call fake Mog. Because it's Mog, but it's not Mog, and it's not the real Mog. It's not the real Slim Shady. So we're going to go through here, and inside of here is none other than Mog the Omen. So I'm going to go ahead and just skip ahead to me beating him, because obviously it'll take a long time. Okay, so that was Mog the Omen. He's actually a pretty tough boss fight. Pretty much everything down here is really tough. Now he will drop the Blood Flame Talons. After you defeat fake Mog, you are going to head over here. Feel free to activate this grace, which I'm going to do right now. Definitely going to rest at this in just a moment. And now you can go to this chest, open the chest, and it has none other than Erdtree's Favor +1, which is a talisman that raises maximum HP, stamina, and equip load. But that's not what we're actually after here. So I'm going to stop here at this grace. And when you go over here, there's this ledge behind the chest. Well, it turns out, if you attack the ledge, it goes down. Now, this is something that I have a feeling like 99% of people who came in here did not realize that. And so now we can go down into here, which is another secret area. And then from here, it is a ridiculous parkour challenge that takes very good parkour skills in this game. I'm going to go in here, I'm going to loot everything along the way just because it's such a pain. So then we're going to drop over to here. Be really careful on lining it up, or else you'll die. Oh my god, I thought I was gonna... Oh, I died. Let's try this again. Okay, got the first one. And there'll be a ledge over here with random stuff. Bunch of dead bodies and an enemy. That does madness of all things. Careful of that one. And there'll be an item I still can't figure out how to get these. And then over here, we're going to drop down again. And hopefully not die. Because it's very easy to die. Alright, that should be good. Over here is a frenzied cookbook. Not actually sure what recipe it gives you because there's no good way to check in this game. Over here is a guy playing this instrument. I didn't even realize it was coming from my game. I thought I had something open in the background. Okay. I'm actually going to ignore him because he's playing some beautiful music. This is where the parkour starts to get absurdly difficult. So there's actually the easier method to get started right here. But it definitely gets harder from here. So you're going to walk into this wall like this. Oh, and get really sketched out on that fall. And then we're going to jump like that. And then jump into the corner. And this is all super scary. Alright, let's hope I can make this one. I made that one. Now this one... Okay, that's not the one I thought it was. We're actually after... I think this is just a fall. This is just a fall. Now this one, if you jump too fast, you'll end up on the other platform and have to jump back. So you gotta try to get the distance just right to land on that one. And then... land on that one. And then... I think I can just fall for this one. Get on this one. And this has inescapable frenzy. But that is not what we are after. What we're after is around here, way back in here. This is the item we want. The Fingerprint Stone Shield. Now this shield is ridiculous. It'll take 48 strength in order to wield this shield. And it does cause madness buildup if you attack with it. But the main reason we want it is because it has unbelievable guarded damage, negation, and guard boost. It weighs 29. So you really have to work this into your build if you want it. But if you can, holy crap, is it an OP shield. But the fun doesn't end there. If you go to a Grace with this shield, you can actually use Ashes of War on the shield. And when you do, depending on what whetstones you have, you can change the guarded damage negation stats. The only one I have to show you right now would be magic. I can increase the magic defense from 77 to 88.5. There's also a whetstone that will let you do holy, and I think there's one for fire and lightning as well. So yeah, if you want to go with those whetstones, I can't get the ones right now because some of them I'm going to have to do a new game plus because they were before the city change. But yeah, if you have the right whetstones, you can actually make this shield. You can go in here before a boss fight. If you're like, okay, this boss uses a lot of magic, then you can swap the shield to magic. Or the boss uses a lot of holy, you can swap it to holy if you have the correct whetstones. And that's how to get the Fingerprint Stone Shield. Absolutely ridiculous shield. Absolutely ridiculous getting it. Just getting it is just... Oh, it's crazy. That was actually like the most rat's nest labyrinth I've ever had to explore in my entire life in order to find this thing. And I guarantee that almost all of you guys missed it just because of the secret rooms. I mean, there's so many secrets in that sewer. It's insane. So that's how to get the Fingerprint Stone Shield. Probably the best shield in the entire game if you can carry it because of the absurd weight and if you have enough strength for it. For a melee build that uses great shields, this is definitely the best great shield in the entire game.